Who would win in a fight? Samus Aran? Or... Oh god, who was the other guy? Not Master Chief, because we saw the machinima for that. Samus Aran... Or... God, I'm blanking on the name. Who's
What is he
another,
from?
like... Oh, okay. I guess I'll just... I don't even play or play the games or do whatever, but I'm thinking of the Warhammer 40k people.
Oh, neither have I. I have no idea.
I'd say, I mean, I don't know if the fanboy is in me just says Samus, but Warhammer 40k is all about going to the extreme, where it's like, oh, you know the basic assault rifle that the super dudes get? It's basically an automatic rocket-propelled grenade launcher rifle. You know, it's like that's just the basic armor. It's the basic weapon. It's like, yeah, that's totally just not overpowered at all.
Well, in the context of that universe, maybe it isn't.
Well, the context of that universe, like the technology is like literally 40,000 years into the future. So you know. This is a big drop. So I guess it's not the tower, it's just a cave. A very pretty cave with big flowers in the background.
Well,
But
I was
still, they're
gonna
very
say, maybe this might be a case of just visual, maybe not visual differences, but, well...
Aesthetic differences?
Aesthetic differences, maybe. In Metroid 2, like the original Metroid 2, it wasn't particularly detailed. They didn't really have the capacity to do something like that. So it might just be a difference between what Milton thought that this area looked like and what the directors of this game thought this area might look like.
They're both valid interpretations as far as I'm concerned.
Sure, I mean, the only thing that we really honestly know about Area 5 is that it's mostly vertically oriented. But what that vertically oriented area is completely up to interpretation. And Milton thought that it was a tower, like a cell phone tower or something, where there was a lot of machinery going on. And in this case, it's just a really high vertical cave with lots of fungi.
And bad guy, too.
I get it.
Hey. Oh, that's a new bat. Well, Samus just exterminated it. It's like imagine if Samus is traveling with like a biologist or something, and it's like, oh, a new species of, and then Samus just toasts it, and it's like, never mind.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's an
electrified.
electric one. Yeah. What's it doing in a magma cave? What is the evolutionary purpose of being electrified in a magma cave?
Don't worry about it.
Another Metroid. That's been a while since we fought one. I'm guessing you cannot touch lava. Oh god, he's gonna run away from you, isn't he?
Possibly. I didn't see
Well,
any doors.
you have super missiles. You have super missiles. Get them ready to equip when you counter. Yes. Run away now, bitch.
I should have taken the Thread's advice and waited until he was moderately low HP before I did that. Ow.
So he's gonna do a sonic wave or a fire wave? Never mind.
Nah, he just touched the ground.
Oh, you can walk on lava now?
Yeah. The gravity suit always did that.
Really? That's...
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. To me, I would have thought gravity suit would just let you step into water, not step into lava and be like, yeah, lava. Does it also reduce your damage, as far as you can tell? Or reduce damage taken, I should say.
It is what that said. What it said when I got the gravity suit.
I asked because I mean, we're not sure. These Metroids just hurt.
They do hurt a lot, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it reduces damage, and you like lose 2 health bars in one shot, and you're like, okay, I suppose I'll take your word for it.
Alright, well, that one was alright, because it didn't run.
It's a good fight when my enemies are not cowards. And they stay and die.
Well, That seems a little unnecessary to make that area lava-like. But maybe it's just to test out... Maybe it's just to make sure that I have the gravity suit.
Yeah, that, or it's just maybe to be like, hey, by the way, you can step on lava with this thing. And if for some reason, like me, you were surprised by that. Oh, there's that flower that you can rapid burst.
Yep, I can.
Or you can just shoot it normally, I guess.
Nope.
You gotta rapid burst it.
Actually, maybe. Maybe the plasma beam works by different rules.
Yeah, maybe the plasma beam just says, by the way, law of nature or law of thermodynamics, I negate them completely. Oh, that was pretty slick.
It's a long way down.
Equipment check. Do you have the space jump? If you did and you're here, how did you get here?
So we're probably going to be getting the power beam or the power bomb soon too.
Well, I'll believe it when we get a scan pulse that shows one of those other green item balls.
Man, you and your scan pulses.
I like the word scan a lot, in case you haven't noticed. You know how the people said, oh, I think the some people in this thread said, oh, I don't really particularly miss scans, like as they needed to be in Metroid. And I'm like, where are the scans? Because, you know, like, I think I got spoiled by Metroid Prime, and AM2R had some form of scans, and it's like, it just added to the canon, you know? And now it's like, when the game doesn't have any, I'm like, oh, that's a shame.
Are you going to get a Switch for Metroid Prime 4?
I know you brought it up earlier, and I've held off on the Switch so far, even with Odyssey apparently being the greatest Mario game ever since Galaxy.
Not only that, Nintendo's really been churning out their fucking power bombs.
This is another...
no screw attack.
Wow. This is the 4th major item in about 38 minutes of play.
Mm-hmm.
This episode's gonna be like, this is a bonanza. This is like the Monty Hall campaign.
Which can be used to damage enemies upon impact. Alright, so if I still do slow-ass flips, I'm gonna be upset. I'm upset.
Yeah, you just do pretty looking flips now.
Yeah, I mean, they look pretty, but I'm flipping so slowly. But, goddamn, someone in the thread was saying that this is where Samus starts to really feel like Samus, and they were kidding. They just kind of threw all of the iconic Samus weaponry at me immediately. And now I'm just loaded out the ass with all sorts of different shit.
That seems...
I am still...
That seems like a
one.
pacing issue, actually, to me.
You might be right.
It's like
It isn't giving me the opportunity to enjoy my new powers.
Because you already get a new one.
Yeah.
Wait, go back up.
It's not testing me with my new powers immediately. It's just giving me, in this case, 4 different power-ups right off the bat.
I was gonna say pulse the high ground there and see if there is a block you can blow up with your new screw attack.
Nope.
No. Okay. So you know how you're running a D&D campaign right now, or rather you're playing in one. There's a term in D&D terms which I learned recently, or recent-ish. Apparently, if you give your players too many... Oh, there's a new Zeta. Hell yeah, let's do this. So there's a term that if your DM is overly generous and is just giving you items, like super powerful stuff out the wazoo very quickly, it's apparently called a Monty Hall campaign, because Monty Hall is apparently like a TV show or whatever that gave prizes away. This is basically the Monty Hall of Samus, you know. It's like, hey Samus, you were having some trouble getting some good items? Well, guess what? You're getting them all, baby. And that Zeta went down like a chump. Damn. Now,
I'm going to attribute that to me being a badass, and not necessarily that I got too strong too fast, because I had the same ice beam and I had the same super missiles when I fought the last Zeta.
I want to give you credit for that, but at the same time, I can't help but feel that the gravity suit really lowered the damage it could do to you. And that was like the second Zeta we found. We found one Zeta before these 4 mega items, you know?
It didn't do any damage to me at all because I beat it too quickly.
Well, he did drop on you.
We entered the room. We did enter the room, and then I just kind of slapped him around immediately. And That's what I meant when I said I'm gonna attribute that to me being a badass rather than all these upgrades. Just because I had the same shit when I fought the first Zeta. This time, the only difference is now I have the experience on what to expect. Which is why I hope that with future Zetas, they upgrade them with, I don't know, electric powers or fire powers like they did with the other two Metroids.
I imagine that they will. I mean, there's no reason for them not to suddenly get new quirky powers. Although, between the phase drift and the gravity suit and the plasma beam, what potential... I mean, you know how they say, you know, like you feel like an unstoppable juggernaut of death? There's got to be some level of challenge here. I mean, Samus has never had a power that says, okay, I slow down time for everyone except me. You're fucked, you know?
That is kind of overpowered, yeah, when you put it that way.
I mean, I give him props for the new stuff, but like, think about it. Like the lightning armor doesn't really overpower you at all. You take a hit, like you lose a chunk of Aeon. Beam burst, the moment you fire it, it's basically just being more offensively oriented. But the plasma beam and the phase drift kind of put those two powers completely to shame when you can just plain old avoid the damage completely. I mean, are we gonna have to fight a boss where you have to use all 4 powers or all 3 at the same time? Maybe the scan pulse to register a new weak point or something. That would have been an interesting use of it, by the way, which we haven't really used it for like that yet.
Well, that would be an interesting use for it, but it would also go against kind of the Metroid feel, where every single boss is literally just shoot it. It's not look for any weak points or anything. And
what are you talking about? Like, think about Metroid Prime.
Like okay, every 2D Metroid, if you want to be that way.
Whoa, hey, hello.
And the only major exceptions to that I can think of are like bosses that have super obvious weak points, like maybe Kraid or Phantoon. But aside from the 3D Metroids, Metroid Prime,
you don't make
Metroid
the weak points.
Yeah. Oh no.
Lightning blast.
God.
Lightning blast.
My aim is just off today.
You've been playing too much
You're
Arisa.
vulnerable on a buddy. There we go.
Yes. Drop to the ground.
Okay, and alright.
Yes. Super missiles down the gullet.
And
It's gone. Yeah. I think they're done running.
Possibly. Man, we are getting a lot done in these episodes.
I mean, I hope that the 9 Metroid counter left is not, in fact, the 9 Metroids left in the game. Considering how much you, like, at the beginning of this video, you had 25 or so % of the whole game's completion.
And then it turns out that just all of it was hidden in Area 5.
Maybe that, or it's like literally you can complete the game with like 40% completion and the other 60% are optional power-ups.
Maybe.
Oh, there's an egg for you to beam burst through. Or
There's
plenty
a
of
lot.
them. Can you line yourself up in
Alright.
such a way that you can get like all of them within your sights?
Not really.
Nah, from up there you could have, but it's all good. You got... Oh.
Oh. Did they really?
I think they really... Yeah,
Those
they really...
motherfuckers.
They really... Alright, phase drift time.
Huh. I think they may have overtuned the super missiles a little bit.
It's a little bit too strong?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the feel of being so strong. But they're kind of, like, they've been playing up these Metroid fights pretty well the entire time. And now I can just kind of laugh my way through all of them. Like, these Zetas, I was kind of excited when I first fought the Zeta. Because it was a new Metroid, and it was a really interesting Metroid, and I just enjoyed its aesthetic and the way that I fought it. And now I have the super missiles, and I just kind of shit all over everything now.
You have 10 of them, no less.
And I mean, I'm fine with Samus feeling stronger, and there are only 5 Metroids total left in the entire game, according to the counter anyway.
No, there's 9 of them.
But it just... Well, 9 minus the 4 I already killed.
No, I think that's 9 total. There were 13 when you started this video. You killed 4 of them. Now there's 9.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. Do we want to go down, or do we want to head back up?
Let's head back up. Clean up this area. And then I think we can call it from this ludicrously generous episode.
That's probably going to be the title of the episode. It's a long way up.
Yeah, really. Move on up, Samus. Oh, that.
And now I'm starting to see how what some people in the thread were saying, that at this point, can I shoot through them? I don't think I can. Nah.
You have to beam it.
Where some people were saying that at this point, like, I'm relying less and less on my counter, or that I should, and that I could just start going back to shooting people with my beam until they die, because why do I need to wait when everything I have is so powerful that I could just literally do it?
Yeah, just hold down the fire button and be like, done. You're dead.
I don't know how I feel about this.
About the counter being completely over or underpowered now?
Yeah, about the progression in my strengths.
Try grappling to the to the left side first. Yeah, there we go. Get that energy tank. Delicious.
Now what, though?
Now grapple across. To the right.
How?
To the right.
Okay. But how do I get the thing on the left?
Well, maybe there's another. Maybe it didn't go all the way left. You know, you only went a certain amount of the way. Go back there. Go back. Like, yeah. I like how you're being so cautious. Just go as left as you can. Now grapple, or not. Scan it, maybe. See what we see.
No, there's no breakable block in here at all.
Maybe the power bomb breaks these things.
Maybe.
Can you just muscle through them by going to morph ball and rolling? Oh, you get bounced back immediately.
Yeah. No good.
Okay, well we'll come back here later. Drag a pin on it.
If you look at the mini map, there's a door on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay.
I'll give that a look.
Maybe that's the whole point, is that you're not supposed to grapple through here from the left side. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
You know, just in case, I will put a pin here. Just to tell myself later that I did try here.
If it doesn't work.
If the other side doesn't work.
Just jump over it.
Nope. Oops, that's not what I meant.
Silly me. I equipped the ice beam when I should have equipped the murder everything beam.
That is what it really is. I mean, if Aeon weren't a finite resource, honestly, I probably could just brutally murderlize every single thing with it.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. You can't go from the left because there's a breakable block there. Try scanning here. Like, scan near that area down below.
Alright.
Maybe there's another area that you can go through here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Huh.
Well, it's a big area.
Well, I'll be sure to get it
do
later.
it again, do it again. Wait, do it again. Right here. Like, murder all these poor bastards, but do it. Okay.
No, nothing.
So I guess it was from the bottom. It wasn't. It was like closer to the bottom ground rather than. Okay. Well. Interesting. I'm guessing maybe the power bomb could open it up, but we'll see soon enough.
I mean, the power bomb is the only other upgrade available.
Oh, there's super missile tank.
Mystery solved. Okay, so do we want to go back to the elevator, or do we want to try to the left here?
Let's drop left. Let's just try to get as much of this area as we can, milk it dry, because there's probably going to be a Metroid or something to get. I mean, the game has been very, very clear about the fact that you have to pretty much explore everything that's reachable before moving on.
Oh, of course, that's what Metroid's all about.
Screw attack. How are you going to screw attack through here?
Can't do that from here.
Maybe you have to screw attack from the top or the bottom?
Yeah,
you just
probably
go
just
straight. Yeah, there it is. Then you just go straight up.
Here. I'll explore a little bit, and if we don't find anything, then we'll call it.
Nice. There it is.
Don't touch the walls.
Well, you can always just power armor it. Or lightning armor it, rather.
I suppose it could.
Keep going up, see what we find. What is this room? I mean, there's got to be a reason why this room ends here.
Nope.
Below? Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, okay. That's just another breakable block. My bad. I'm a fool.
That's weird. It's like Metroid would never do this, but
It did.
maybe no. I was thinking maybe one of the blocks was just fake. All right. Well, let's try down here. This area is quite large, and the more that I fill it out, the more it does look reminiscent of the tower in AM2R, which I know, like, it's not a new thing that I'm saying here, it's just that it looks very similar, which really goes to show the amount of detail that both this game and AM2R have of their games.
Maybe the screw attack can break those crystals.
God damn it. Just shoot it. Okay, you.
I guess it doesn't work.
Nah. No, not looking like
Maybe the power bomb is truly the panacea to solve every problem.
Is it panacea or panacea?
Panacea, maybe. No, panacea? Well, we can always look it up later. How to pronounce panacea or panacea, whatever. And then it's like one of those joke YouTube videos. Panacea. Panuccia.
My favorite one is how to pronounce penis.
How do they pronounce it in the gag?
Beepish.
Beepish?
Beepis. Beepis.
Beepis.
That's a pretty good one. Alright, so it's looking like the only reason for this whole detour is for the super missile upgrade, which I'm not going to say no to.
Just make sure you don't fall through the cracks again.
Easy way. They keep wanting me to use the phase shift, but they also keep giving me opportunities to just ignore it completely.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess that's it. We'll call it there.
I think this is a good stopping point as any. We've explored quite a bit. We've received a number of powerful upgrades, and now we're loaded for bear.
We got quite a bit stronger very, very fast.
Samus is just catching up to her level curve. And she's done it.
Yep, and there we go. So we finished Area 4, and we took out a pretty big bite out of Area 5, or at least I think. I mean, who knows how large this area really is.
It's probably maybe like twice as big as what we see here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, this could lead to something altogether new. Down here could be something altogether new, I guess.
Right there. This big empty space. Yeah.
Looks awfully suspect. But that is something that we can save for another time.
Excellent.
We are just We are just chugging along in this game, and I am enjoying it with my best friend, Olive Branch.
And my good buddy Maple Leaf. I guess I'll catch you guys next time.
Till next time.